Speaking of car troubles, catalytic converter thefts are still a problem, not only on neighborhood streets, but also at the airport parking lots. That's even after PDX added security measures, and there's a new state law to deter thieves. Fox 12's Audrey Wheel joins us live now from the airport with an update on this. Audrey?
Nora, in these first 2.5 months of the year, there have been more than 5 times the number of catalytic converter thefts at PDX compared to that same time frame last year. Now, keep in mind, there are more people traveling this year, and that means more people parking than the same time frame last year, but this is still a problem.
I fired it up and I could tell it sounded different, and kind of right away I knew just from the sound.
When Arthur Bermudez got back from his weekend trip to LA, his car, which had been parked in long-term parking, was missing its catalytic converter.
It's sad that it cost me more to park at the airport than my flight to LA.
He says luckily he has an older car and the replacement didn't break the bank, but still it's frustrating when he expects his car to be safe while he's gone.
And I understand it, like if it happens on a random street, but when you're paying for parking, especially, it ranges from $24 to $27 a day. I mean, you would expect some kind of security or protection.
PDX did ramp up security in the fall because of catalytic converter thefts, including more police, private security, and undercover patrols. They added signs and lighting and closed an exit of the employee lot to stop people from walking in. Those measures are still in place. Even so, according to the Port of Portland, from January to March 22nd of this year, there have been 38 reported catalytic converter thefts at PDX, compared to just 7 in that same time frame last year, more than 5 times the number. Keep in mind, a lot more people are traveling and parking now compared to then. There was about a 70% increase in the number of parked cars in those time frames.
You get upset, like, what are you paying for then?
Bermudez says knowing it's such an issue and after his experience, he won't be parking at the airport anymore, instead catching a ride next time. Now, that new state law that started this year stops scrap metal businesses from being able to buy catalytic converters from anyone but commercial sellers or the owner of the car where that catalytic converter came from. Now, we checked in with the Multnomah County DA's office to see if so far this law has been a deterrent at all in these thefts, but they say they haven't looked at that data yet and plan to do so next month. So we will, of course, keep you updated on if that's had any impact. Reporting live from PDX, Audrey Wheel, Fox 12 Oregon.